Dream Team. It's your boy D Neal back with another reaction video, guys. Here we are with honest government ad how to rig elections. Oof, we sure this ain't the American government video. You feel me? How to rig. I feel like that should be more towards the American. But did we talk about Australian government? Before we do this, make sure you subscribe to the channel, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. And let's let them teach us how to rig an election. Talk to me.
Hello, I'm from the government.
And I'm from the opposition.
We might not agree on much. Well, apart from tax cuts for the rich.
And blowing billions on nuclear subs.
And outlawing peaceful protests.
And screwing refugees.
And doing whatever Santos tells us to.
And prosecuting whistleblowers.
And giving our mates plum jobs as trade commissioners.
Wait, wasn't...
God dang. Y'all two parties, only thing y'all agree on is evil. That's the only thing y'all two parties agree on is evil. And things that's going basically F over everybody but the rich. You feel me? In stupidity. In idiocracy. That's what y'all agree on. Okay, come on, continue.
Santos tells us to.
And prosecuting whistleblowers.
And giving our mates plum jobs as trade commissioners.
Wait, wasn't that us?
It was both of us, stupid.
Okay, so we agree on most things.
So if there's one thing we really agree on, it's preserving our
two-party system.
Sadly, our cozy duopoly is now under threat. Look, in the 50s, almost all of you voted for one of us.
Oh, wow.
But our primary vote's been falling ever since. And at the last election, barely 2/3 of you did.
It's almost like you've been deserting us for less shit options.
And if that continues...
It's almost like you've been deserting us for less crap options, for better options. Why would you do that? We've been running ish for so long. And you still vote for us. But it's almost like you're noticing that the policies we're putting into place suck and are awful. And now you're taking your votes elsewhere, and we can't have that. We gotta remain in power. We can't let the little guy come up.
2/3 of you did.
It's almost like you've been deserting us for less shit options.
And if that continues, we won't be able to form majority governments ever again and be forced to share power with those guys.
Sure, we could reverse this trend by winning back your votes with less shit policies.
And by having different policies to each other.
But we said, nah. Let's just change campaign finance rules to make it impossible for newcomers to get elected.
Introducing our 3-step plan to rat-fuck the Electoral Act
and rig the rules in our favour.
Step 1. Give ourselves a shit ton more of your money. We already get millions in public funding after every election, but we figured, why not more?
Don't all candidates get that funding?
Yep, but if you're a newcomer, you start off with approximately...
F off.
Fuck all.
So
I love when she pull out that calculator, bro. Every video I watch, and she pull out that calculator, just be typing. He said, you start out with approximately F all. Dang, so you got these parties that's gonna start out with all of this money, and then these minor parties and independents are gonna start out with zero. That's how the world works. You know, Australian government. Are y'all taking notes from American government? Is that what y'all doing? Then y'all saying, the way they think they got it set up over there, let's do it that way. Because that's what it looked like in this video.
But if you're a newcomer, you start off with approximately... fuck all.
So the only way for newcomers to fund an election campaign is to raise donations.
Yep, which brings us to step 2. Limit how much candidates can raise in donations.
Genius.
We'll tell you we need this to stop this big sack of shit.
And sure, limiting the influence of big money in politics is a good idea.
But we're not worried about the one loser who spent a fortune to win a single seat.
We're worried about all these newcomers who crowdfunded donations from you and won all these seats off us.
And these ones off us.
What's that? Will this also limit the money we can raise? Oh, sweetie. We don't rely on donations from you. Most of our revenue comes from corporate membership fees,
union fees,
investment portfolios,
MP levy,
10 grand to hang out with this bellend.
All of which we can exempt from being called donations.
And if newcomers...
That's... Bro, I'm sitting here like baffled. It's legit insane that governments are allowed to do this. That like, this is... If this ain't rigging an election 100%, I don't know what is. Like, they're going to say, like, we're giving you no money to operate. You know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all started getting all these seats, getting donations from the people? All right, well, now you can only get a certain amount of donations. Us? Oh, we can only get a certain amount? Nah. We gonna go ahead and fix it to where the money we get isn't considered a donation. We gonna call it an investment. We gonna call it something else, but it's not gonna fall under the term of donation. That's insane, bro. This is why I don't trust government anywhere on earth. I don't trust politicians. I don't trust governments. I never have, never will. That's crazy.
Hang out with this bell end.
All of which we can exempt from being called donations.
And if newcomers still manage to raise enough to compete with us?
That's where step 3 comes in. Limit how much candidates can spend on election campaigns.
What?
Will that spending cap include the shit ton our MPs get in taxpayer-funded staff, travel, ads and offices?
Of course not.
We're such
We are
two-party system.
So
That's
to sum up, give
crazy.
ourselves more of your money
Cap the only funding newcomers have to challenge us
and exempt ourselves from those caps.
thus making it impossible for newcomers to compete with us.
I swear to God, there's legit no way that you can with all those handicaps, bro. Like, there's no way that you can compete. They literally shut down your chance of competing. Like, there's nothing you can do. That's crazy.
We know you'd never stand for this shit fuckery, so we'll call it an integrity reform.
And maybe throw in some good stuff so you'll pat us on the
Wow.
dick for saving democracy.
And if that sounds like an outlandish conspiracy to entrench our two-party duopoly forever, just remember that's exactly what happened in Victoria. Hello, I'm from the Victorian government, where we used to have 3 independents in Parliament. But then we increased public funding for ourselves and capped everyone else's revenue. And not only were no newcomers elected at the last election, we even got rid of the independents we did have. Amazing.
Dang.
Thanks for showing us the way, Victoria.
We need that shit at the federal level.
And quick, because if we don't rig campaign rules in our favour before the next election, we might never control this joint again.
Participation in our democracy will increase,
Ew.
and we wouldn't be able to keep agreeing on most things.
Like keeping job seeker below poverty levels.
And rorts that prop up the housing bubble.
And defunding.
Bro, this is literally my brain. It can't handle this, bro. These governments, man, are awful. Are awful. There's no way that you can compete with them. If they're going to cap your ability to raise money and also cap your ability to spend money and then not have those caps themselves. We're going to remove these caps from us, but we're going to place these caps on you. It's literally, unless you're running for those two parties, I don't see how there's even a small % chance of you competing with them.
The NDIS.
And relying on dodgy carbon credits.
And approving more coal and gas.
And native forest logging.
And habitat destruction.
And betraying renters.
And our Pacific neighbours.
And being totally captured by these fuckbags.
And we wouldn't
Oh
want
my
that now.
God.
Would we? Two-party system.
That's crazy.
Authorised by the department for rigging the rules of the game instead of trying to win it by being less shit.
P.S. We're really hoping you don't get wind of our plan before we try to ram it through Parliament.
So please don't share this video as widely as you can.
Nah, that's wild, bro. Shout out to the Juice Media for making this, bro. That's crazy. Hey, Australia, y'all, I don't know what y'all gonna do, but do it. Y'all don't know what y'all gonna do, but do it. Don't let this happen. Don't let them rig the only two-party system for the rest of y'all lives like this. That's all we got. You guys got a favorite video suggestion? You can subscribe to Patreon or drop it in the comment section. It's your boy D Neal. Out.